is Apiorkor. And now it's time for nutrition. And guess what? The segment is proudly brought to you by the Farmers Markets Limited. Yes, they're joining us on this segment and also our health segment. So we'll be hearing from them later, and we'll be talking about all the wonderful things that they're doing with fruits, with vegetables, and just basically in the agricultural market of Ghana. But today, for nutrition, as usual, I'm joined by Akosua Konadu Yiadom, our regular nutritionist on the show, and we'll be talking about foods that freshen your breath. Good morning, Akosua.
Good morning, Happy.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Yourself?
Good. I'm very well, thank you. So foods that freshen your breath. Let's get into it. What can nutrition do for your breath? I mean, people are struggling with halitosis. We know that dental hygiene is the best way to keep your breath fresh, but nutrition can affect that as well.
Obviously. Yeah, so just like you said, I always sit here and say that we are everything we are eating. So once something is entering in, it will obviously affect everything that we see. And it's unfortunate we can see how you are breathing, but it speaks a lot. So I can see Apiorkor, this fair, light-skinned lady, very beautiful, with her natural hair, with everything going on well. So I approach Apiorkor speaks, and I'm like, what the hell was that? It's like it takes everything away from you, and I can instantly forget about the fact that she had this nice natural hair. I will leave this place thinking that how can this nice lady be smelling that way? Yeah. So it is something we wouldn't see, but it is one of the heaviest things you can have. As in, if I talk to you and what you get is, oh, what's that? It's like, it's I don't know, it's very embarrassing. Right. So it is very important for us to pay attention to it, and it's not just about you seeing a dentist, or it's not only about dentistry. It's much also about what you are putting in. Absolutely. Because we have foods that can help improve on your breath, and there are foods that will make you have that bad breath. So Apiorkor, let me ask you, do you know why men or some people will be taking alcohol and will prefer to have some nuts on the side?
Why?
Okay, so alcohol is one of the bad foods when it comes to your breath, because it causes dehydration. And once dehydration is happening, as far as your body is concerned, including your mouth is concerned, now what happens when we sleep? Happens some way, because once there is dehydration, then it means that there is the prevention of saliva, or your body or your mouth is not able to have that, you are not able to salivate, or saliva production is kind of reduced. And so once saliva production is reduced as a result of the dehydration, being you sleeping and not taking anything, or being you taking alcohol, then it affects your breath.
Okay,
because
so the nuts
bacteria can't. So the nut is a good food for improving on your breath, because it takes away some of the particles that causes bad breath from staining on your teeth. And so it's like I'm clearing that stains that the alcohol will cause as far as my teeth is concerned. So that is why they do it.
That's very interesting. And I know our friends from the farmers market have brought some products that we can try, because I mean,
I'm excited about it, because I was told some of the things they had, and you need to know, so that at least you can be sure that if you're eating ABC, you are improving on your breath.
Exactly.
So yes, I'll be excited to walk through.
But before we go to the foods that are good for your breath, let's look at some of the foods that are bad for your breath.
Okay, so there are some examples, and I don't know if our images are ready, but we have coffee. We have taken so much of certain citric fruits. We have alcohol. I was speaking about alcohol. And if you are not somebody who is constantly keeping your body hydrated, you also have the chances of always making your mouth dry. And once your mouth is dry, you are not able to produce a lot of saliva. When your mouth is producing a lot of saliva, what happens is that your body or your mouth is able to rinse out the bad bacteria that causes your gum to have issues. Example of gum issues: gingivitis. Once gingivitis is in, then you can't run away from it. You smell bad. When you talk, you will go like, "Oosh, what the hell was that?"
In that case, you have to see a medical professional.
When that comes in after some time, if you are trying to do whatever you need to do, like keeping your body hydrated, there are people who are visiting the dentist. That's what you need to do twice a year. So every 6 months, you need to see a dentist. If you are doing all these, if you are taking all the foods we will be walking through with you by the kindness courtesy of farmers market, and it's like, oh, I am doing everything they are doing, but I speak and people go like, what the hell? You need to see a dentist because something else, there might be underlying issues which will need serious medical attention. And so go and see your dentist. Whatever needs to be done will be done. All the labs, all the checks will be done, and once you are done, you can come back and seek for nutritional help.
Okay. So let's run through again some of the foods that are bad for your breast. We have canned fish. That's one, right?
Example, tuna. Okay, so what I always say that you can run away from it. Most of these canned products come with brine solution because we want to preserve it, we want to do mass production, we want to make our money. So I am always like, in as much as people want to serve convenience, you have a few people thinking about giving you something that will really improve your health. I am in for business, I'm not in for your nutritional well-being. And so if you are fond of taking most of these processed foods and canned fish, an example is canned tuna, then you will obviously affect your breath. Tuna tastes some way, even the natural one. You take it, I don't like it because of the way it tastes afterwards and even how it smells. But there are ways, like nutrition is very interesting. If you make your food colorful, if you are garlic, onion, we'll get there. They are very good, but here it is, they contain high sulfur containing compounds or chemicals. They are very good for our health. Onions, garlic is very good for the heart, but because of these compounds, which is good for our bodies, those compounds also affect how our breath should be. So if you are somebody who is a lover of garlic, onions, and you want them sitting in your salad, there's something you can do to twist it. We'll get there.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about some of the other food. Protein in general.
Okay, so for protein, it's like nutrition is tricky. The next day you are like, this is good. The next moment you are like, take it slow. That is why if you've really followed this segment, we don't throw focus on, okay, let's focus on protein.
Right.
Let's focus on this. We are focusing on the 4-star diet. And that is what the World Health Organization has stamped on. That is what we are using. If you are in the Philippines, if you are in Africa, if you are in Ghana, wherever you find yourself, make sure that after we have done a 24-hour dietary record, that is if we walk through yesterday morning to today, let's say 10 a.m. yesterday to 10 a.m. today, that's 24 hours.
Right.
If we spread your meals, you are satisfying every protocol. That is even for Ghana. But elsewhere, there are people satisfying protocols at a meal. So breakfast, they satisfied all the protocols.
Everything.
But for us, cocoa, Hausa cocoa and kose, how do you satisfy the protocols? Because sorghum and millet will fall under the leguminous or the pulses, nuts and seed categories. If you are doing kose, you are still sitting in because it's beans.
Right?
But if you are doing something like wheat bread, then you are satisfying the staples. People will know how many people will even add milk or even peanuts or granuts to their Hausa cocoa. So breakfast, the person is satisfying just a protocol. And we are only hoping that this person will do AM snack so that if, let's say, you take an orange, vitamin C, we have berries, oranges, we have some vegetables, cucumber. If you are taking that watermelon, I would say watermelon, we have other melons. Now, farmers market, you can get other melons. But I'm speaking watermelon because that's what we know. If I just say yellow melon, a lot of people wouldn't know yellow melon as compared to watermelon. If you are taking these banana, they are rich in vitamin C. And vitamin C is very powerful as far as taking care of your oral health. is concerned, but the trick is too much of it too can affect your oral health.
So how does that work?
So I always say that an orange a day can supply your need of ascorbic acid for the day. So you don't need to abuse it. I meet people, I met a client, okay, I take an orange, I take a supplement, and it's like 10 times because you need like 100 milligram and he's taking 1,000 milligram. I was like, hey, do you want to flush out all the corona around you because you want to make sure your immune system is there? An orange a day can supply your need of ascorbic acid. So do an orange a day. If you are doing fish and you feel like doing some squeeze of lemon or lime, I don't think you carry 5 lemons on one fish. Just a little squeeze.
So, okay, so that, I mean, people say, oh, because we hear that ascorbic acid or vitamin C is flushed out every time you urinate because it's a soluble vitamin. People think, oh, you know, I'm going to drink all that I can, eat all that I can, so that if I visit the washroom, at least some will be left in my system.
Having a lot of them in your system, I've spoken about it last year. This segment, November will be 2 years.
Please repeat it for them, eh?
Because I will say it, I will keep saying it. If you abuse it, if you go beyond 1,000, then it means that you are there can be consequences for that, and you can have issues, health issues with that. You should know your body too before you do that. I can sit here and preach everything about vitamin C. I am thinking about my grandmother. I am thinking about somebody with gastric or peptic ulcer, people with ulcers. You need to know your body. The fact that I am
acidic.
Yes, right? Because I'm preaching this doesn't mean that. That's why I always say that it's not too good to listen to people, because here I am telling you vitamin C is good. A person who is not a professional will just give you this information and leave it as such. But I am here telling you that if you have a condition that has to do with your gastric health, like an ulcer, my grandmother cannot take lemon, lime, orange, no matter how good it is, because she is an ulcer patient. Right. So for this person, how do I do it? We mostly dilute her orange. We mostly do something else to it. You can do warm water with lime squeeze in it, and you will still achieve some amount of vitamin C. You don't need just oranges. I've said it. Watermelon contains vitamin C. We have berries. If you can afford strawberries, you can have it. Cucumber, anything that will help you salivate. Most of the vegetables, cucumber, carrot, they are all
so we have that on the screen. So, so we have
cucumber. Very, very good for you. It helps. It contains water. It helps you to salivate. It contains vitamin C too, and that will also help you as far as salivating and rinsing bad bacteria from your mouth is concerned.
And then there's water.
Water is powerful. I always say keep your
the mother of all.
Yes, keep your body hydrated. I can be hungry and I can resort to water, and I will be pushing some sort of, if saliva has water in there, then it means that you keeping your body constantly hydrated. Because I said the reason why we sleep and can wake up with our breath affected is because there wasn't production or active production of saliva. Whose body is working? Who are you talking to when you are asleep? It's the reason why that happens, because you are asleep 8 hours, no water intake.
Okay, so what about other vegetables? Parsley, carrots, celery, those other vegetables that we know and love.
So parsley is well known.
So viewers, we have that on the screen.
So parsley is well known for treating bad breath.
And that's one of my favorite spices. I love parsley.
It's a herb.
Cook with it.
Parsley is a herb. It's a herb. It's a spice. It's a condiment. Whatever you want to see it to be, depending on what you are doing with it. So I would say parsley. I am not saying it is said. And I will also say that it's a herb, just like we trust cinnamon. They contain powerful compounds that work on our gum health. Most of the issues sometimes is not your teeth, it's the gum. Yes, so it works on it. So parsley is very good for treating bad breath. If you have bad breath naturally, you can make parsley a part of whatever you are taking, so that your breath can be improved on in a good sense. Don't forget to talk about green tea.
Yes, green tea. So before we get to green tea, but the other vegetables, carrots as well. How do carrots help?
It has, like I said, carrot, cucumber, the berries, some fruits I spoke about the citric family foods.
Okay.
They are very good. They contain vitamin C, and vitamin C will help as far as rinsing some of these harmful bacteria from our mouth is concerned. So it helps with the hydrogenization. As far as that one is too, it's too technical. I don't know how to break it down, but it's let me say it affects how healthy your breath will be, or your gum health.
Now let's talk about green tea. The holy grail.
Okay, so it contains catechin. It's a powerful antioxidant that affects how our breath will be.
That is amazing.
Catechin, yes, that is the trademark. When we're treating female health, we say ECGC. So there is a reason why you should be taking a product. The fact that I see sometimes peer pressure, office pressure. Hey, Appy
is drinking green tea, and her stomach is looking flat.
Oh, so I also Appy is probably taking the green tea to work on her breath. I am taking the green tea to work on myself as a lady, as far as achieving, let's say, a flat tummy is concerned. So you should know why you are taking something, and not because Akosua took it and she's looking a certain way. It's my mom, your mom. We are different, but I'm just saying that it contains catechin as far as this conversation is concerned, and it is a very powerful antioxidant that works on our breath.
Brilliant. So the farmers market has brought us some things. Okay, so let's take a look at them.
Okay. Hey, am I taking this?
I see my parsley here. Okay. And then we have macadamia, right? These are here. We've got hazelnuts.
Nuts are very good.
Yes. We've got sesame seeds.
They are very good.
So for people who don't know sesame seeds, like when you buy so these days the burger bun, some of the breads have the seeds sprinkled on them. Those are sesame seeds.
Very, very healthy.
Sunflower seeds. I grew up eating sunflower seeds.
Are you a DB?
I'm not a DB.
Your mom about with hard liver.
I'm not a DB. But my mom would roast them in the oven, salt them slightly, and then we would eat them. So she just thought as we were younger, because a lot of children were allergic to peanuts and that kind of thing, it was safer for her to monitor while we still had some of the benefits of nuts.
It's amazing. You can always have options. If you can't use sunflower oil, you can use sunflower seeds. Sorry, you can. There are other seeds. Like I said,
lots of them. The flax seeds here, flax seeds as well.
I love them.
Yeah, and I use them for my hair too.
Hey, Apiorkor.
Oh no, you see, so you just divert a little. So
okay,
so
somebody
you boil
said whatever you put in, ask yourself if you can put out.
On your, yes, exactly. So when you boil them, it actually becomes a nice gel, and you can use that as gel for your hair.
Open a salon. So
I know, right? And then we have here too Brazil nuts. Akosua,
I'm not used to
Akosua, you look very excited.
I'm not used to. Oh no, like I preach nuts. Like I always say that if thank God now you can clearly see some of these things. It wasn't so some 5-10 years ago when you talk about, even when you are studying and you see flaxseed, you as a nutrition student, you go around looking for what it is.
The farmers market has made it possible. Pistachios. And then we have here
we have a lot to try.
Almonds.
Excellent. It works for you if you're even lactose intolerant, as in their milk. Almonds are very, very good.
Roasted almonds. So
roasted,
yes. So there are the almonds and then there are the roasted almonds. Yes.
We thank you so much. I know what to tell clients now. You can go and get them.
The parsley that we're talking about is here.
Almighty herb, almighty condiment, almighty spice. Depending on what you are doing with it. Parsley. Very, very good. And then the berries. I spoke about the berries. Yes, so
we've got
they are
here
also very, very, very good.
Akosua, I think you should join me here and let's open them up.
Okay.
Okay, so I see blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries.
So depending on what you want, I would choose. No, I wouldn't choose. So that people will go, yes, but people will go like, okay, she's choosing this, but do what works best for you. Yep.
Right. So we've got blueberries here, and raspberries, and
strawberries. You're invited to our studios.
Yes.
And then I spoke about oranges. So that's a strict family food. You can do tangerine. You can do lemon. Like I said, if my grandmother, for instance, would want to have a feel of it, I can just do lemon or lime into a glass of warm water for her.
Okay.
And she will still receive her vitamin C in some way, somehow. You will get it direct, but she will still achieve it.
So I know a lot of people are concerned about price. When we talk about healthy living, then Ghanaians start saying, oh yes, but you know, eating healthy is expensive.
In my DMs, then they go like, how much is the consultation? Oh, I'm going to save.
Yes, yes.
But they fall sick and they come and they are willing to pay.
But that's the thing. So if you take care of yourself, you know, and so I will be speaking to the farmers market shortly, I mean, after the segment. And I did say, again, that the Farmers Market Limited is sponsoring the nutrition segment on Breakfast Daily now. And we're very excited to have them. But one of the things that they preach is affordability. Yeah. So they go by what they call the 4 A's. And affordability is one of them. So you should be able to afford quality fruits, vegetables, nuts, all the things that we're talking about today, but at an affordable price, right? And I think that's very important. But what are some of I want you to talk to people right now, Akosua, about some of the things that you find are very easy to find, you know, that we've spoken about.
Okay, so sometimes with the clients I meet, it's not about being able to buy, but where to get what is the problem. I've followed some clients to various shopping centers. If I mention their name, I'm giving them bars. Come and pay. And just to help them find certain stuffs. Yes. And you meet people who are very elite and you go like, so you don't know that you can find this and that here. But it's like, we don't know where to find them. Apiorkor Farmers Market.
Yeah, they are everything.
Here. I think they are on the Spinters Road. They are East Legon.
They're everywhere.
Yes, so
they're everywhere. They're Laboni as well. Okay. Everywhere.
I would say that choose nutrition over the other, because when I meet clients who were recently diagnosed with a condition, I go like, okay, if it is new and you've not been on the medication for, let's say, up to 6 months, let's see what can happen. Some are very smart. As soon as the diagnoses are made, they meet you. And so it's like in a month, I've been diagnosed with this just a month ago, just a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, I will do my part for you if you are serious. It's one of the questions I ask, are you serious? Okay. It's not about, can you afford? Because they will be able to afford. But I ask, are you serious? Because I will do my part expecting you to follow something for us to achieve the results we seek to achieve. But you come and people are giving you excuses. So you give yourself 3 to 6 months and you don't have what you need. And you feel that you've done whatever you need to do. If you are serious, I would tell you to choose your health over you having to pay for medications for the rest of your life. Because my grandmother has been diabetic for over 20 years.
And she's living
and she's been living with it. She's even doing so well, but it doesn't prevent us from buying the medication. It's unfortunate she had it before I could even know what nutrition was. So I am just helping to manage some of these things. But now the information is there. Ghana, we didn't used to have nutritionists and dietitians around. Now we are around. So seek for help whilst at it. Don't wait to be sick. You can be me. I've had ladies like me walk into my consulting room or the consulting room and go like, I am here to see you. I want to look healthy. And once a receptionist was like, you, the way you look, why are you here? I was like, don't say that. Because you expect people to be that bad before they seek help. This is something which is really affecting us. A lot of people are overweight, from those taking care of us to those being taken care of. I know those taking care of us, Apiorkor, you understand what I'm saying? Yes, our leaders to the bottom. So we all need to make sure that we are not just listening to this segment, but we are also picking everything we are given to you as a viewer.
So, Akosua, let's wrap this up. So let's, again, run through the foods that can freshen your breath, so that you don't always have to go look for gum to chew or
even the gum.
Mint.
Which one are you chewing?
Your
gum,
ones.
if you are taking cinnamon or something with mint in, then you can improve on your breath. So it's not about, hey, Pikera come, or this person come, that person come. What are you even picking? So I've given you one clue for free, no charges. You should pick something with cinnamon or something with mint. We've spoken about parsley. If you have a gum with parsley with mint in there, you can always improve on your breath. Keep your body hydrated. Water, I will start with it, is very key. Some herbs like cinnamon and parsley, they are very good. And then you can take half 250 ml of yogurt. Yogurt is very good because of the probiotics in there. It's also good for your gum and your gum health. Milk products are good, but do it with caution. Coffee, alcohol, very bad because they stain the enamel or the teeth, and it can affect your breath. Nuts are very good. We showed you a wide range of nuts. You can find them at farmers market. Thank you for coming.
Yes, at the farmers market.
You can choose which one you want. Almonds every day. I will preach almonds, peanuts. They are all good. So vegetables. We spoke about carrots, cucumber.
Yes.
We spoke about oranges, the citric family foods. Orange, lemon. We have some here. Apples, very great. Berries, very excellent if you can afford them. So we have some examples. We've spoken about them. You can later go back, watch the segment.
About watermelon as well.
Watermelon is also very, very good. Also good as far as vitamin C is concerned. So make sure that you are not just eating anything, but whatever you are eating is cutting across 360.
And green tea.
Excellent, because of the catechin I spoke about. So it helps. It's a very powerful antioxidant for our gum health. So don't abuse it. Do it well. Ghana, when you say something is good, you're in trouble.
And I must say that now, I mean, gone are the days when it was so hard to find green tea or when it was so expensive. Now, there are brands that... No, but now there are brands that we know and love where we still drink our normal black tea. There are certain brands we drink in Ghana. I won't mention names. Otherwise, they have to come and give me money.
Tea.
They have green tea. No, don't mention. They have green. No, they should bring me money first.
So
but they have green tea, and the price is just so if you're
like
drinking
the regular yellow bag.
Exactly. So if you're drinking your big cup like this tall, full of milk and full of black tea,
please,
you have no excuse.
Ghana at 50 mark is a cup. We beg you. Stop using your they call bonsia. Stop using them. Use the right measures when it comes to eating. And I've given you the clue. Go and buy a Ghana at 50 mark.
So I mean, obviously we have all these things, and once again, thank you to the farmers market. We'll eat this when we're offset, just because we don't want to make people jealous. But again, I have here blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. There are strawberries. There are people who think that strawberries are sweet. They're actually quite sour. You know?
Yeah.
But again, one of my favorites.
It's a price. You go like, these small things.
And the farmers market again has a smoothie and salad bar. So you can look for the shops and then go there and
sometimes I always say give them a recipe. So I want to smell good as far as my mouth is concerned. Yes, I can go like, okay, so give me something with parsley in there. Or farmers market, please use this segment and everything we've spoken about to serve your clients when they come to you asking for smoothies. Okay, so I want something that will help me as far as my breath is concerned. Please, you've watched this segment, know the combination.
And let me just add something. The cook in me will not let me keep quiet. So a lot of people who like garlic and the taste of garlic, parsley actually
Thank you so much. I wanted to tell you how you can twist it. So you can slot parsley in there,
basil
or mint. In there, so that you can at least improve on it, because those compounds are also needed. Garlic is good for the heart. Onions, garlic, a perfect combination. It's very, very good, but the smell is the problem. You need it, but there's something bad attached to it. So mint, parsley can help you take care of that as far as the smell is concerned.
And the basil as well. What we call kukomesa.
Hey.
Yes.
Apiorkor is a chef.
Well, you know, in another life.
Yes. So that's why she's all about it like that. So thank you so much for bringing us these things. At least they can see.
Well, thank you to the Farmers Market Limited.
Thank you.
I mean,
thank you so much.
It's great to have them on the segment. And Akosua, thank you as usual for coming through and for teaching people how to freshen their breath. Because some people are suffering, especially with the face mask. And now that it's been extended to the 14th of December.
Now you can't. I can't feel what is bad in there. So let me quickly give my handles.
Yes, of
you
course.
can follow me on Instagram at the Nutritionist Akosua, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Nutritionist Akosua, and then you can reach me on 0243 350206.
Brilliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been speaking to Akosua Konadu Yiadom. She's a state registered nutritionist, and she joins us on the nutrition segment here on Breakfast Daily every Monday at 9 a.m. And this segment has been proudly brought to you by the Farmers Market Limited.
Hi there. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends.
This is Breakfast Daily on City TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on City TV.